why did God create hell? And how does that come into play? And hell was not created for us. It was actually created for Satan and the demons. It was actually created for the guy that wanted to be like God. Lucifer was all about pride. He just wanted to be the head guy, wanted to be the world. And he wanted to go away from God. It was that simple. So God said, okay, we had rebellion. He loses, go to hell. Force it for you. We're going to create a place for you. You don't want a relationship with me. So this goes back to us. If you want a relationship with God, but if you just say, I don't want a relationship with God, I want to pursue other gods, I don't want to do any research, I want to pursue money, lust, power, stuff on my social media, I don't want to be God to be a part of my life. God basically says, okay, fine, thy will be done. People make decisions every day to get closer to God or not even do the research and look behind the scenes, just do stuff on their phone and they keep asking, how can a loving God allow us to go to hell? Well, God loves us so much that we can go to Him, leave Him, and then He'll welcome you back. His followers are taught not to kill you or threaten you or control you. God just loves us so much, He allows us to make the decisions to join Him or not. It's just punishment. Punishment is based on the nature of the action. If it's based on the entity, the action taken, it would be a different story. For example, if you kill a gnat, no one cares. If you go out and kill someone's dog or cat, there'll be fines, maybe a little bit of consequences. If you kill a person, well, you will have harsher punishment. And eventually you'll be in jail for quite a while, and you go through probation, and then you'll get out. Right? And then, however you kill the President of the United States, and again, I'm not doing that at all, it's just an example, the punishment is not based on the nature of killing someone. We've already said several examples, or entity. The punishment is based on the nature of the entity that was sinned against. So if you kill the President of the United States, not a gnat, not a dog, not a cat, not a person, you will have many charges put on you beyond murder and treason, etc. You are not getting out. So you are getting justice. And so if you walk away from God, you will get what you want, and you will get justice. We have free will. However, God can get His free will done through our free will. God can take a crooked stick and make a straight line, as Dr. Frank Turek says. There's only one way an infinitely just God can allow injustice to go unpunished. Find an instant substitute. In the Tanakh we saw the Lamb. The old Tanakh is the Old Testament. The Tanakh prophecies of the one that would be beyond the Lamb, that would sacrifice for everyone. That God would provide an innocent substitute, which would make Himself, through His Son. This is not an arbitrary act. It's recorded for thousands of years. It was prophesied for thousands of years that through the Tanakh, that Jesus came and stated He was the only way to the Father. It is the only way an infinite God can remain just and then justify sinners. I look at Romans 3:26. We treat Jesus and God kind of like life coaches. We make mistakes, we keep doing, I'm sorry, keep saying mistakes. And that's fine, and God will keep forgiving you. But we're not learning anything. And candidly, you're not making mistakes, you're making decisions. I'm making a decision today to not obey God. Okay, anyway. It is out of God's love that justice needs to be enacted. We assume God owes us something. We do not want justice, because if we get justice, we get punishment. Justice, mercy, and grace. Justice is getting what you deserve. Mercy is not getting what you do deserve. And grace is getting what you do not deserve. Let me repeat that, please. Okay, so remember, justice is getting what you do deserve. Mercy is not getting what you do deserve, and grace is getting what you do not deserve. And so this is what separates God and Jesus from everyone else. It is not about control. It is about love. If you leave God and then come back, if you leave God, it's taught, you're not going to let him kill you. Oh, you can't leave this. This is not all these other things that are all about control. I mean, there's a great book about a detective. It said all throughout history, people do things about power, sex, or money. And none of that exists in the Tanakh and through there as far as you want to leave, you leave. You don't leave. Last thing, and Adam and Eve, they sinned and made a decision, made a mistake. And God came after them, pursued them, because they were hiding, they were ashamed, as we all are when we sin. And he says, he pursued them and found them hiding and wrapped a blanket around them. This is not the God of war, control, kill you if you're not doing it. It's about the God of love. However, he allows us to have free will. If the last revolution that came at the beginning with Lucifer, if you want to join and he created a place, if you want to go that way, go that way. Anyway, I hope this helps. I love you. I'm going to be traveling quite a bit lately. I don't think I can do these on the road. It's hard enough to do this by myself in here, and you're going to see me run around and turn the camera off. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Bye-bye.